You are not unlovable. You're delicate. You're a prize, babes. You're a trophy. Think of it that way. Not everyone is meant to be in possession of your grace. Okay? And yes, it's okay. Because again, life is about experience. So it's okay if you make a misjudgment and you let that person who you thought could handle you have you for a little bit for him to fuck up. But after that fuck up, you need to make the another judgment and tell yourself, well, the things that I found with this person, they don't qualify to hold this trophy. Okay? And then you start building your standards up. You start drawing a line. Okay? But then if you keep like just handing yourself out, it's like you're depreciating in value. Give it, just wait a little, think of it. And if you're not understanding that reference, think of it like this. Let's say you were a buried treasure, okay? You're a buried treasure. At first, okay, let's say there's speculations about you. People know there's a buried treasure somewhere. Where could it be? Who knows, okay? There's different ways that people would go about having this treasure. There's some people where they would find the treasure, they would bury it up, they would keep it a secret, but they would handle the jewels very carefully, very, very, how do I say it? Carefully, but like they would really they see a jewel, they know it's delicate, so they're being gentle, careful with it, okay? That's you're the jewels, okay? They're being careful. There's other people where you give them your treasure and then they take it and then they tell this person about it and this person about it and then this person and this person. Now everybody knows about your location and now everybody wants a piece of that treasure. No. And then you know what there is? There's the ones who they seen the X mark on the treasure. They knew the treasure was there. They walked over the treasure. They didn't care at first, but then later on when they hear people talking or they see someone with this treasure and now all of a sudden they want to come back and now, oh, I want a piece of the treasure. No. This is why, babes, you're that treasure. And there's many different outcomes that things could go. So you need to be careful because again, the same way someone could go find that chest, reveal its location, not everybody wants a piece of that. And like this, and what I'm trying to say with that is like, that's like your information, okay? That's like the things that you told this person, your secrets, you let them in and then let's say you have nothing else to offer, okay? Now your loot is over and now you're just a chest, but you're still something, and now there's nothing else for them to gain. And then when they leave, because for them there's nothing else for me here, now it's, well, here's this guys, here's this, and then you're hearing a bunch of stuff going on about your name. People can be very spiteful, okay? And it's really sad. It truly is. This is why in love, sometimes you just have to tread lightly. This is why when you start painting those red flags green, this is why in the end, when shit goes down, you tell yourself things like, I could have avoided this, no, because you've seen what it was hitting for, but you try to turn a blind eye just because you wanted to convince yourself that it was something else. But that's when you get fucked. That's when you get fucked. When you fucking start trying to alter the reality of things and try to paint another picture, that's when you get fucked. Because then in the end, when it's time, when that person leaves and you're destroyed, that picture, it's a big ass picture on your wall and it was there the whole time, except the only difference was you painted it over, but it was still always that picture. And now that the paint is gone, ta-da, this is what it's always been. You can't even be shocked. This is what it's always been, okay? This is why, guys, trust me, you're not like when I say you're not unlovable, it's just that, how would I say this? You have to, not everybody is meant to love you, okay? There's a right person and there's a wrong person. There's those people who we want to love us, but we can't make them. But then I believe that if you wait, there's honestly going to be someone to come who's meant for you. Someone who won't make you feel bad about yourself. Someone who won't destroy you. Someone who will actually cater to you like they should, and you guys could grow together. But it's just that, life, like I said, it's about experience. You have to fuck up with a few people to realize what you don't want in a person. How would you be able to know that without experiencing it? And some things, yeah, we can tell we just don't like, but there's certain things like really like a relationship experience that, well, you would have to experience it to actually know that you don't like it. But again, if you get with someone else and then it's the same patterns repeating themselves, you're getting put in that same situation over and over and over again because you did not learn. Okay, think of it that way. If you were to learn from the last one, you would not find yourself here twice, 3 times, 4 times. Be smart, okay? Love and learn. Take your turn. Somewhere there's a feather falling. Somewhere from the sky. Nico, sorry if you guys don't get the reference. But honestly, guys, you guys aren't unlovable. I love you. I don't even know you guys personally, but I love you. But I know I can't love you in the way you want a lover to love you, but I could love you in the way you want a friend to. And at the end of the day, love is love. Just some of them is higher than the other, but love will always be love. And that's my message for today. Clocking out.